Hello, my name is Katie Seymour, and have I got a story for you. So, the other day, I was working on my project for one of my classes, and in this project, we were doing stop motion animation. As some of you may or may not know, stop motion is when you take an object, be it clay or some other material, and you make it move frame by frame, and then you end up with film, whatever length you want. The assignment that we were doing for our class was taking little sacks. They were little flour sack molds for clay, and we press mold the clay, and then we had little sacks in different colors. And the thing we were supposed to do was to give these sacks emotion. Now, I was working with this girl named Kayla. She's such a sweetheart. She looks like she's straight from an anime. She's the cutest thing ever. So we drew emotions out of the hat. I got depressed, and my partner Kayla got happy. No, excited. Okay, so there we were. We did hers first, and everything went perfectly. We got the lights all situated, and we were done. It was great. So then we went to do mine. Mine was on depression. We went to do mine, and I was adjusting the lights to make it more depressing, I guess, making shadows longer and making it feel like it was in a big ball of nothing. So I was moving the light. I had clay on my hands, so I'm moving it, but then it slips. So one of these big old light things just slips down. So it smashes down on my thumb, and it makes this ear-splitting sound that scared the crap out of everybody in my class. Everybody's just covering their ears and screaming. Not only was there the sound, but there were also sparks and gases coming out of the light. So there I am, and my life was pretty much flashing before my eyes, and it was horrifying because it was just a bright light, really. But that may have just been the explosion. But anyway, so the light smashes down, sparks fly everywhere, I'm temporarily on fire, and my thumb's bleeding, and nobody can hear right. And so my professor looks at me and he goes, "Well, Katie, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think so." I couldn't really hear anything, I'm like, I'm gonna go downstairs and rinse off my thumb, make sure I don't get any glass in it. And so I did. And when I came back up, it turns out that the light bulb had completely evaporated. It was just glass dust everywhere. It was fine ground, put that stuff in a filter and make some glass coffee. Like, it was really fun. Alright, so the whole time I had this glass. It was this one. It's my favorite mug recently because it's tin and it survives everything. I had a drink sitting by the light, and as they're telling me that there's glass powder everywhere, I just instinctively pick up my mug and take a sip of my coffee. I've already swallowed. I freeze, and I'm like, I probably shouldn't be drinking this. There's probably glass in it. If you're doing stop motion, be careful when you're doing the lights, because if you have clay on your hands, the light may fall down, smash your thumb, set you on fire, make a noise that makes it so you can't hear for the next 3 days, and scare the mess out of everybody you know. And you may end up with glass powder in your coffee. So